Morning, all. All right, so 10 games tonight in the National Hockey League, spread out nice and even. The earliest starting at 4 Pacific, the latest starting at 7:30 Pacific, so it'll be a long night for me. 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern start time between Arizona and Columbus. This is a good chance for Columbus to get back to the magical 500 mark. February 19th will be the second meeting, final meeting between these teams for the season. For Arizona, they are 1-4 on the season. Columbus is 1-4. If we look at the goaltending numbers, on the Arizona side, it's kind of ugly. That makes sense. Vamilka 877 so far. Ingram 828 are their save percentages. Merzlikins 864. He really needs to bring that up. Tarasov 912. He had a very good start against New York Rangers. I think he's earned some more starts before Korpisalo comes back. So we'll see how that one turns out. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start time between Dallas and Boston. And this is one of those rare days where I have no problem wearing a Boston jersey for the preview, because if they lose, it's okay. It's Dallas. The next meeting between these teams will be in Dallas on February 14th. Dallas is 4-1-1 on the season. Ottinger with a 959 save percentage. Wedgwood's save percentage takes a bit of a hit last night. He's now down to 907. On the Boston side, they are 5-1. Very strong start to the season. Ullmark 929 save percentage. Swayman 816. I'd kind of like to see Ottinger versus Swayman, but I think the Bruins will go with Ullmark. He's been the better of the two goaltenders. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start time between Minnesota and the Montreal Canadiens. This is the first of two meetings that are pretty close together. They meet again in Minnesota on November 1st. And what's interesting with this one is that Minnesota's off to a rough start, and even though their record is worse than Montreal's, I think most will probably be taking Minnesota to win this. It should be a fun one. Might be a bunch of goals in this one. Minnesota's 1-3-1. Fleury, 847 save percentage. Gustafsson, 860 save percentage. On the Montreal side, they're 3-3. Jake Allen, 913 save percentage. Montembeault, 912 save percentage. So the numbers would tell you Montreal's outplaying Minnesota thus far this season. We'll see if that continues to be the case. I would think no. I would think that, Minnesota's going to go on a run at some point soon here. Does it start tonight? 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start time between the New Jersey Devils. We're actually a little bit askew. Let me fix that. There we go. In against the Detroit Red Wings. So for the New Jersey Devils, coming off that 6-3 loss, very little turnaround time. It'll be interesting to see who's starting in net. Since it was Blackwood last night, he got pulled. Vanacek allowed a goal on 4 shots. No idea. This is the second, actually, of 3 meetings. Detroit already beat New Jersey 5-2 on October 15th. So New Jersey's trying to even up the season series and go back above 500. The third meeting, the final meeting, will be January 4th between these teams. New Jersey's 3-3. Blackwood, 871 save percentage. Vanacek, a 769 save percentage. So not great numbers all around there. On the Detroit side, they're 3-0-2, and the goaltending numbers are definitely better. Husso, 939 save percentage. Nedeljkovic, a 912 save percentage for him. Then we fast forward to 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. The Colorado Avalanche, New York Rangers, a matchup of two teams that I've picked as Stanley Cup finalists this year. We'll see how that turns out. December 9th will be the second meeting between these teams. That'll be, of course, in Colorado. Both teams are sporting a 3-2-1 record, so both teams are off to a bit of a slow start, comparatively speaking, with what was expected of them. Georgiev, 908 save percentage. Francouz, 877 save percentage. So Georgiev so far, numbers-wise, has been better, and I think just the eye test would tell you he's been better. Shesterkin, a 901 save percentage. Those aren't Igor Shesterkin-like numbers. And Halak, 852. So they need both of those goaltenders to fix it up a little bit. And again, and I've mentioned this before, the goaltending numbers being down and the Rangers' record not being as good would indicate, would validate, I think, some of the opinions from last year that the goaltending was really bailing them out on a lot of nights. And then at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, the Florida Panthers, the Chicago Blackhawks, teams at the opposite ends of the scale in terms of expectations. The second meeting between these teams will be March 10th. That'll be in Florida. Florida's 4-1-1. Bobrovsky's got a 916 save percentage. Spencer Knight has a 906 save percentage. On the Chicago side, they're 3-2. Stalock has a 938 save percentage, so still very good even after the Seattle game. And Soderblom hasn't played yet. Mrazek, of course, is on the IR. So for Chicago, they're looking to continue this surprisingly strong start. Florida has to avoid the dreaded trap game. I don't have a trap magnet on it because I don't see it as being a trap game. Florida should be pretty dialed in tonight. We'll find out. Pittsburgh and Calgary. This game starts at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. The Calgary Flames get a Pittsburgh Penguins team that got beat up by the Oilers last night. It's an orange and blue team. It's an honest mistake to make. November 23rd will be the other meeting between these teams. That'll, of course, be in Pittsburgh. The Penguins, 4-1-1 on the season. Jari now has a .923 save percentage. That matches DeSmith's. I would think it'd be DeSmith tonight, back-to-backs and all, and especially after Jari allowed 6 last night. On the Calgary side, they're 4-1 on the season. Markstrom's trying to improve his numbers. I would think he'd be the starter, .882 save percentage. Vladar, .896. Vladar is supposed to get 1 start a week. I don't think this will be the one, but we'll find out. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, start time between Buffalo and Seattle, the first of 2 meetings. The other meeting will be January 10th in Buffalo. I do wonder with Buffalo, they're on this winning streak. Could Seattle be a test for them? Seattle's playing well for 10 minutes of a game and then poor for 10 minutes. You know, if they could put it together, Seattle could go on a little bit of a run anyways. I'm not saying playoff run, but at least, you know, keeping things at or a little bit above 500. NHL 500. Buffalo's 4-1 on the season. Comrie, .930 save percentage. Anderson, .970 save percentage. The goaltending has been a big part of the reason that Buffalo's record is so good. On the Seattle side, 2-3-2 is their record. The goaltenders, the numbers aren't great. Jones and Grubauer both have .860 as their save percentages. You're not going to win very many games when your goaltenders are allowing 14% of the shots to go in. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific start. We've got 2 games starting then, including the Tampa Bay Lightning in against the LA Kings. The first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again on January 28th. That'll be in Tampa. The Tampa Bay Lightning are 3-3 on the season. Vasilevsky with a .922 save percentage. Elliott has an .899 save percentage. On the LA side of things, they're 3-4 on the season. They're trying not to let this get away from them. Quick with an .889 save percentage. Peterson, .842 is his save percentage. And then also at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, the Vegas Golden Knights, coming off of a win last night against Toronto, are in against the San Jose Sharks, who seem to be playing better over the last few games than they were previous. So I wouldn't take San Jose lightly, but Vegas won't. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again November 15th, February 16th, and March 20th. Vegas is 5-2 on the season. Thompson, .931 save percentage. Hill, .934. So the goaltending that was, people saw as questionable, turns out is pretty good. I would think Adin Hill plays against his former team tonight. That's a good call if that's the case. For the San Jose Sharks, they're 2-6 on the season. It's not Reimer's fault. Reimer has a .933 save percentage. And Kakkonen had a good game his last time out, so his save percentage has moved up to .873. It's still not a great number, but it is getting better. So we'll see who they go with tonight as well. There you go. Let me know your winners in the comment section below, your predictions, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happen upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.